And we're in. So, Kalizklip and Cars of Datar, both of you fellows, we're trying to get a bounty running. And at the little area, the bickering ensued, and now you are doing the same bounty together. If I can't have it, we both can have it. So I think I would like it if you two could talk to each other and introduce yourselves before I get started on what's going on here.
Alright, hold on, I have to get a drink. For a refill.
Okay. It's okay, because...
Wait, want me to go first?
Well, Axer's getting, a refill. It's fine. I can... Now that I'm actually... Because right now I'm actually recording my screen, because there's something of note. Oh... And yeah, you're going on a spooky, scary ship. What are you drinking?
Gatorade.
Oh yeah, forgot. Guess what I'm drinking?
Water.
But it's in plastic bottles, so it's for the microplastics.
I got the plastic bottle too. I heard that's good for your health. It's got more electrolytes in it.
Yeah. Well, lucky for you, I'm pretty sure microplastics can fuck with your hormones, and men can cause
in a good way or a bad way.
In a bad way, I think for men we've noticed that they can get more estrogen produced. I think in women they also get more estrogen produced, but I don't remember exactly.
Okay.
You start licking the plastic bottle.
You start shaving it down.
Yeah. You can make a homeopathic remedy.
Yeah. Yeah, psychopathic remedy. Okay. Oh wow.
Mars, you can name your little piece, by the way.
Oh, I can? How?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Axer is Kalizklip. Each of these tiles is 5 feet.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah. That's what's really nice about having tiles, is now things that can be feet away.
Okay. Homeopathic HRT.
Okay. Now, I would like if you two could get into your, method acting real quick. Introduce each other to each other.
Alright.
Yeah. You go ahead. You start it off. You kick it off. Yeah.
So the context is that we're in, we both took this bounty together?
Yes,
Yeah,
both of you took a bounty together, and the bounty
we're
is...
not too keen about it, right?
Yes.
What is the bounty?
The bounty is to investigate why there's just a random ship that isn't moving in space. It's seemingly,
derelict.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. So easy money, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vile humanoid. Know that I only took this job because you presented me with no other choice. Stay out of my way so that we may get on with the proceedings with ease. This derelict will be an easy mission for the likes of me. Though for a disgusting, spindly, soft-skinned maggot such as yourself, I'm not sure of that.
I'm just eating chips here. I don't understand why you gotta say all that, man.
Alright, good on you. So, inside the first room, you have to enter from the bottom, into open up an airlock, get in. You can notice there are Two boxes. Okay, you're moving around. There's boxes around, and there's like a what do you call it? There's there's boxes and there's a door, right? Aside from that, this room is mostly just normal. You can notice that the tiling is just like it looks bad though. That you can just see.
Is this the ship? Is this the ship? Like for the bounty?
This is yes. You're on the bounty.
Okay. Well, first I investigate the coffee maker over here.
I don't know where over here is. Oh, you're talking about the thing there.
Because my first thought when I saw it, it's a coffee machine.
I instinctively move away from a disgusting soft.
Okay, I move. No, in reality, well, after I checked out the coffee machine, I move over here to investigate these crates. There are different sizes, different colors.
What's
even
this
appear to
blue
have
thing I'm
different,
next to? Is this like a
This is-
hospital bed or something?
This is another crate. I can see how you can get the hospital bed look though.
It does look like
I've played too much KOTOR. I've seen things that look like that.
Okay. Well, cars, their boxes, there's one little blue one, and inside of that are various power cells. Inside the red one, it is actually just sorry, I'm forgetting the word. What do you call them? Like a tools, things you use to discuss with other people, like comm wristwatches and stuff like that.
Like a common.
Yeah, but inside the largest one, it is actually locked, so you can't see.
Okay. Well, the power cells, I just take. They're mine now. They're mine. Can't stop me. He's over here. He doesn't know shit. So.
Galiskip, I believe, is investigating some other shit.
Yeah, I'm investigating that blue box.
So I take the power cells. I take a handful. How big are these things? Are for your wrist, right?
Yeah, they're for your wrist, so they're about wrist size.
They're about as big as like a watch.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's like a watch.
Okay. I take say 5 of them. Like just like I scoop them up with like my hand.
And you put them in like a satchel.
And put them like in my
Now, Kaliskip, inside your box is a variety of metal, like just scrap and such. So like loose screws, metal, stuff like that. Just bolts.
Can I kick it over to see if there's anything interesting in there?
Yeah, you can get screws everywhere.
Well, there might be something hidden under them.
That's true. Alright, so you Kaliskip kicks the box.
Yeah.
Well,
I just use one of my little feet things to kick it over.
metal is now all over the floor, and what was under the box was more floor. So it was really just a normal box.
I think he meant what was underneath all the screws.
Under the
and stuff.
box, there was box under the screws.
Okay.
That's.
Well, I have no regard for the screws, but I notice, the box that cars over there. When I turn around to look at all the screws and the mess I made on the floor, I see, there's a little box that cars didn't know.
That's
So,
true.
I say, why haven't you opened that one?
It's locked. I can't get it open.
Walk over there, and can you move? You're like fat fucking stupid ass.
I'll move over by the door.
Alright, now that I decided, how is this one locked? What kind of lock mechanism?
Just like a lock and a key, but it's like Star
Like a
Wars.
padlock?
Yeah, like a padlock.
I get at the side of it, right? I pull out my disruptor and fire at the padlock.
I won't make you roll for that. That's a free move. Inside the box is just some various like business notes. And does Kaliskip care about these notes?
Well, is there any content on them that's, like blackmailable or worth anything?
Well, you'd have to read them. Does Kaliskif want to like start like shifting through basically?
So the airlock we've attached to is like connects to the ship we used to get here, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just put that, metaphorically over the airlock, right?
Mhm.
So we can just bring it back with us later. So someone who cares about reading that.
Okay. I'll actually just do this. Here,
Mm,
you get to.
Go.
It's like a book.
okay.
Now, I assume you guys want to bust down this door now.
Is it locked or anything?
Press the button on it to see if it, opens.
Well, okay. That you are allowed to do. So, the door, ding, it opens up, and how do I do the fog? Let me use my fog tool. There. Shit is fucking broken absolutely everywhere. It is completely torn up, and, as you're not blind, you can notice there are 2 police droids. Now, you are not in their sight because you just opened it up. You're not actually through the door, but they are.
Right. But we can see them.
Mhm.
Well, I have an angle on one of those police droids, and this is like 10 feet away. So,
I
I
think this would be a roll for initiative.
Oh, yeah.
So, you're going to start it. Let me roll myself. Well, you two roll. Give me a second.
Roll. Okay,
What would I roll for initiative?
Okay.
We gotta have like a bunch of information written down. I'm gonna go back and check on how much damage a blaster pistol does. Real quick.
That is.
Oh, if only I knew how much damage a disruptor did. Oh, wait, 2d10. And I have a 4 total attack bonus.
Okay. Well, I guess you just love that gun, huh?
Okay.
I just have my character sheet in front of me.
That's good.
Yeah, I have a 2.
The attack bonus is applied to accuracy, right?
I believe so, yes.
Wait, I forgot that it was okay. I'm sorry. I forgot that it was just written on the character sheet. I'm a little silly. Sometimes.
No, you're fine,
I'm a
you're
little
fine.
silly.
Okay, so I did the roll for initiative because you're peeking through, and now they're gonna. Now I'll have you guys roll because I won't never say never.
What kind of what?
What do I roll for my accuracy?
For accuracy,
What do you roll for initiative?
initiative.
I think that's handled by him.
And well, I rolled initiative for the little guys. You guys roll would be a D20 plus 4 for
initiative?
Axter.
And it's 4 for me too.
Oh, okay.
So d20 plus 4?
Yes.
Okay.
I got 13.
13?
Yeah, that's the total. I'm just gonna start saying the total now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
On to roll. Because my computer is drastically slow.
I could I could do it
Okay.
for you.
Before
You don't need to do that.
before Kliskip, these are hostile. They're hostile, right?
You're rolling for initiative. I'll just level with you. They do want
Okay.
to kill you.
Okay. Okay. Exter left.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Well, your name no. Oh, and he's back.
Burp. I think you just lost connection for a second. That's all. Oh wow.
Axter, you got a +4, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well then you got a 17, and Mark's got a 15, right?
13.
Okay. Okay, well that means police droid number 2 down here would go first. Then it would be you, Axter, and then it would be the police droid up here, and then Mars. Mars is last. Cars' mask, rather. I gotta...
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me make sure I know how combat works. So... we would do an attack roll, and that would be your defense, and it'd have to be greater than your defense. Okay. This is fine. I know how all of this works. And I'll have it so they want to shoot Kaliz Clip first. So that's a 19. They do not hit Axter. A swing and a fucking miss. Just a police droid down there tries to get him, but instead just shoots, just right above his little bug head. And from a little Mars, I like when I hear you drink your Gatorade.
I like it too.
Well, now I don't.
Wait,
like
shouldn't I move because the police droid just did its move?
No, because now I have to have the other police droid go.
But I go second.
You're right. You're right. You're right. Axter is actually correct. You would go now.
All right.
So
I only can really see, like, from my angle, one of the police droids, right? I know there's a second because Cars probably pointed out.
Yeah.
But, I take aim with my little disruptor, straight at its chest, and, pull the trigger. So, like, what do I roll for accuracy?
You got a D20.
Okay.
And a nat 20 from that. The police droid, no, not even a fucking chance. And then we would do the attack roll, and then you would do 2 D20s for a total of 15
2
damage.
2d10.
Yes. Oh, 2 D10s? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That would be a 6 and a 3, which is a 9, which does hit the police droid. And his, Kaliz Clip takes aim, fires, hits perfectly in his right between the fucking guy's eyes, and he falls down. Then it would be the police droid next, he's not so happy about this, and he's gonna move. He can move this far, and then he can move about here, and then he's done. He can't go. It's Mars' turn.
Okay. Well, I want roll for accuracy, right?
Yes, and that's
and then do 20, and I roll for damage. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll for. I got a 5.
5.
That's what I rolled on the dice. Is there a modifier for that?
For your accuracy?
Mm-hmm.
I do think your dexterity would be that. So that'd be a plus 4.
Okay, then I got a 9.
Yeah.
Then it's a 9. Okay.
9.
Mm-hmm. Oh. And then my damage is 3. Okay.
This is.
And then for my 3d6, I rolled a 4, a 4, and a 1. I'm not sure how much that matters if I even hit the guy that well.
A 4, 4, and a 1.
Mm-hmm. For a total of 9.
9. This guy does get Cars. Quickly. He's a little bit scared, so he fumbles with his gun a little bit, and it sadly this giant ass police droid. It only hurts so much, and he, despite there is a chunk of his left arm missing, but he is a right-handed Chad, so he will move forward here, and I will have him roll for his little attack here.
I again moved before this police droid.
Would it? Because Mars.
The one in the bottom goes first.
Well, the one in bottom dead, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
it'd be me next.
Yes, you're right. Okay, thank you.
Keep putting me down.
I keep thinking the droid goes first.
Yeah. I entered through the, I scuttle as I do through the door, and I turn to look at this ugly fucking mug of a stupid droid. And I pull out my disruptor rifle and roll for accuracy.
Roll for accuracy. That is a 19. Oh my god.
At 2d10.
And then your 2d10, that would be 7 plus 2, which is an 8. That takes out the remainder of his health, and he tumbles down. Two dead droids.
Mm-hmm.
I'll call him
Satisfactory.
You're fucking weird, you know that? Why you gotta be so weird? Being weird.
Now in the rest of the room, you can see better now. There's not as much shit going on. Everything is really trash, but there's actually a good amount of blood, and if you notice, there is actually down in the corner a little hot tub, which has a dead what is it called? A dead. I have to remember what the alien is called. There's a dead alien in there whose his head has been bashed in to. Really? His head has been repeatedly, bashed into the rocks there, and he's just floating, blood pooled everywhere. Are you all like addicted to this? I give you tools.
That was my last go. I promise.
Really?
I promise. I'll get it. Oh, yeah, there. I didn't know I could delete it. I thought I could only create.
Oh, it's called a Celestian. Those are the ones with the weird faces.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I can.
Let's post some images just to get like a feel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let me do that. Oh, you like you're posting some stuff.
Oh, I love that little fucking art of that little.
This is a Celestin.
Oh, Celestin. Okay.
Now this one is he despite the fact he's like dead and buried, he was wearing very fine clothes, right? Which, if you look around, you can notice there's like a little thing of playing cards, which, is all fucked up and destroyed with like blood and, little pieces of flesh spattered on it.
Oh my god.
But this guy, it didn't seem like before he was just, mind his own beeswax. He was wearing a suit, so, with a good amount of brains, you can point.
It don't make sense for him to be in a hot tub.
Are the cards in that card table Pazak cards?
I think that is what they are called, aren't they?
Can I roll to see if any of them are rare cards?
Yeah, you can roll.
Alright. I would roll like 1d20.
1d20? I think that I'll say that's your gamble skill, because I think that would make sense somehow.
Yeah, so I can get 0.
Yeah, you would
total.
Get a 0, and then a 1d20. That's a 12. Only normal cards.
Oh. Don't care.
Don't care. Now, Cars is already positioned at the door. I assume y'all are not too interested in rummaging through.
I'm interested in this room. I'm right next to looks like a medical crate or something. I'd like to pop that baby up.
Okay. I'll have you. Let's see. That would be a. Okay. Inside the crate is what the fuck are those things called in Star Wars that you like heal yourself with? There's
Bacta. There's Bacta.
Yeah.
Bacta tanks. You don't heal yourself.
Well,
with Bacta.
there's still it's just they're called a Bacta tank because it's filled with Bacta. Do you think an oil tank is there's oil on the ground? No, you dingus. It's an oil tank.
You guys are doing stooges, huh? All right. Well, yes. Inside here is
like a Bacta spray.
Yeah, some Bacta spray.
Okay.
A good amount of it.
Yeah, I take all that, put it on my lap and whatnot.
I'll here. How about this? How about even as a gem? you can just put it right over here.
Okay.
Take it home, your little loot.
Alright. Get on my little loot.
I go over to the pool with the dead guy in, and you know, are his clothes like valuable still, or are they ripped to shreds?
They're ripped to shreds and also very wet.
They're soaked, yeah. They'd be soaked.
Is the fabric made of any good material?
No.
No, hey, no. I think you're missing the card for the horse. You're missing the forest for the trees here. Check the pockets.
Oh, well, what could he have in his pocket? Well, I guess
He's
I'll
a
check
rich
him
man. What do you think they carry around?
Oh, we'll reach into his pockets, I guess. Then.
Especially in a fucking casino.
So, you know, you take your little spendy your hands, you start fiddling around in there, and you can actually find a business card. And he is from the Sorosub Corporation, which makes sense as he is a Celestian, and that is the corporation that owns Celeste. Now, Axter, I'm gonna have you. What's your wisdom modifier, Axter here? -2, and you got a. Oh fuck! You got an 18, so you're fine. Now, Axter, you know, he takes his wisdom and he checks Sorosub, and what's interesting is the 2 police droids that, you know, just attacked you are Sorosub droids. You know, do with that what you will.
All right. All right, now let's check out this dead droid's corpse. Is there anything like, you know, salvageable from this? Like any parts?
You let's see. That would be a. What would that check be?
Let me check.
I would.
For what?
He wants to look if there's any parts on it. I would say that's repair.
Repair probably.
That's like the closest I can think of. Repair.
And operate with a 6 bonus.
Okay, let's see. Oh, you got a 15. What can a droid even? It says 15 plus 6. So. Okay.
Well, there's it had blasters in it, right? It's a police droid.
It does have blasters.
It might have had energy cells, power, you know, bits in it. Like I killed it with a 20. So, like, what I'm saying is, I only
now actually in this thing, what you'll notice is because it is pretty fucked up. So a lot of the, you know, the places where the power cells and stuff would be, they're fried from the immense amount of energy. But what's so fascinating is chips in here that, you know, Kalizkip, who is good in repair and very good with droids, that should not be in a police droid. This thing does not have free will, but it is also not hooked up to the correct police systems. It is, although it's impossible to tell exactly who made this, it's definitely some weird third party. And whoever did it, it's a pretty rough job. So, you know,
Okay.
that's...
Okay. Okay, hold on. I should be taking out my notepad. The notepad. Okay.
So, Celeste Corporation guy, Sorosub guy, Sorosub droids, but the Sorosub droids are actually all wrong.
Curious. Most curious.
Reminder: when you leave this place, you gotta know. The job is what happened here.
You love mysteries. You love mysteries.
Alright, gonna step over here. Is this door actually just a little bit ajar as it appears, or is it closed?
It is.
Yes, that was intentional.
I do a little walking over and push it open with like the end of my gun.
Okay, let's do a quick. Oh, okay. Well, basically, here's what happened. Let me.
I'm gonna step away.
There's a business table, as you can see, But before you can really get into that, a traffic droid, Kaliskip now, he's pretty familiar, can tell Suru when he sees it. It sees him, rushes at him, boing! Fucking trips over and hits its head on the glass, shattering some of the glass, as this little droid head goes through. And Axter, this thing does want to kill you, and your initiative, and I'm not making this up, the thing you're going at rolled a 1, and you rolled a 20. Just a nat 20. So honestly, with that nat 20 initiative, Kaliskip takes out his rifle. While it's down, doing, the bullet goes through its head, down its body, comes out its robot ass. It's all dead. It's all dead.
I'm in shock here. I'm like, holy moly.
No competition. No competition. Now that both of you are in here, what you can notice is these chairs, they're all around, and this traffic droid must have performed better because all of them have bullets in their head. It seems like there was no sign of retaliation, just very quickly, boing, 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 boing. And
bullets?
Or not bullets, but blasters, sorry. Blaster holes.
Okay, okay.
And the droid is holding a blaster. Now, you can see there, on the, in the middle of the table, there is a little map that is pointing, that is demonstrating some weird, stock thing, obviously a business thing, and you can see they're trying to compare Soro Sub droids to their competitors.
Okay, so
check out the droid I fucking cleaved in half to see if there's anything similar to the modifications on the droids that are the police ones over there.
Yeah, you're gonna roll to see if they have any of the... Oh, okay. I promise I'm not weighing the results here. You did get a 19 just now. It's, despite the fact the area where the chips should be are kind of ripped in half, you can notice that its hands have been modified for some reason to, actually shoot very quickly and effectively, right? Both of its little arms there are obviously modified from a very different source.
Okay.
And its feet have also been changed so it can, move more quickly and such.
Odd modifications for... That's like a protocol droid, isn't that?
It's a traffic droid. It's supposed to direct traffic.
Okay, well that...
Quite odd.
It's almost like they just, took an assassin droid or something like that and just slapped a traffic droid right on top of it.
And I'm now realizing that I have actually... I accidentally censored this part of the room. There's really nothing there. I don't...
Oh, okay.
That was a my B.
Your B. We just, we turned on the lights,
You're playing more close.
Yeah, one of the lights finally flickered on.
If you want, there's a Soro Sub guy who's, just fucking dead over there.
Okay.
So there are five dead people or whatever.
Yeah.
Or 6 in these chairs, right?
Yes, there's as many dead people in all of those chairs as there are chairs.
Okay, well, check out their corpses, check out their pockets, see if, check the, the burn marks to see if they match the blaster used, to see if this isn't some kind of, setup.
This is we'll say this is a, I'll have Kaliskip roll here. This will be a wisdom check, because that's the thing. Now,
yeah.
You got an 11 minus 2. That's a 9. Or not 9. Can't... Okay. Now, you can't quite tell, but they are wearing the same suit that the other guy did, except for one of them, who is in, some other, uniform.
Uniform? Like, what kind? Is it military slacks? Is it another?
It seems another businessman. It seems like it's from some other business, organization.
Okay.
Oh, well, I literally lack the wisdom, so maybe Cars can take a crack at it.
Well, okay. Well, I could.
Well,
I mean, just playing with this dead droid over.
Yeah, like Twisted Snob, Um. Okay. Well, I up the odd one out.
Mhm.
When
And-
I what did Clip like check them all for like everything? Ready?
He just
I checked their pockets and I checked out the scene in general.
Okay. Well, what are
Of course, I
What are
rolled
the
incredibly
races?
low in wisdom. I probably missed everything in their pockets.
what are their races? That's what I want to.
what are their races? They are actually all Solistians. This is
Even the odd one out.
even the odd one out. Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's okay. I want to roll specifically for the odd one out
Mhm.
because I feel like that's come on for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Um,
That would be
so it's like a d20 plus whatever my wisdom is, right?
yes.
Go.
And that whatever would be a
Oh wow. 19
Ooh.
plus 2, so 21.
Mhm.
21.
Now, you're looking at him further, and he is a different businessman. That is correct. But the thing is, he's actually working for the Trade Federation. Now, you can see he's got the Trade Federation slacks, and, Cars of Datar, kind of thinking about it a little bit. Oh, what's probably going on here is this little guy is, the Trade Federation sent a race of their own to kind of mellow things over, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Just writing this all down.
I can look at your coffee.
So Cars has informed me that he's part of the Trade Federation, right?
Yeah, I'm informing him of that and all my thoughts on this.
And those thoughts are.
Those business notes?
What
I'm
you
gonna
just
go-
said, what my thoughts were, dude.
I'm gonna go snatch those. I'm gonna go grab those and see if any of them are relevant to this.
Little
I don't know why you didn't keep a hand on them. You need like a purse or something, man.
little Kalizkif. Well, Kalizkif just didn't want to get weighed down. There might be some gems,
Okay.
Go over there.
Get over there. Yeah, go grab them.
Here, I'll. This is actually. Are you gonna check them yourself, Kalizkip? I assume because you're like racist. Or are you gonna give it to Cars?
I'm gonna look through it in myself and see if there's anything,
Okay.
anything pops out to me like Trade Federation. Anything relevant that could be relevant to trade deal or something, or like negotiation.
Well, while you're doing that, can I go over and check what's behind the door number 3?
That door.
Yeah.
I'll say for one, Kalizkip, you rolled a 9. That's a 9 minus 2. So really, all you can pick, you
Okay.
get you're going
take that
through.
back.
Can't
I take that back.
can't go through. I think that.
I take it.
You
You know,
sure?
I think going through door number 3, that can wait a minute.
I get tired of looking through the notes and go, "Oh, worthless." Drop them out on the table. My hissing voice, and I see the cars step back from that door, and that makes me think, might be hidden indie gems.
You're just on the gem. While you're on the gem grind, I grab the ledgers because I clearly know that you're worthless. And I go through them, and I'll do another die roll. I don't even know what I'm rolling for.
You would be.
And
That's
it was a.
your.
What
was it, Mars?
it was a 2.
It was a 2. Well,
So apparently, Cliff was right. It was worthless.
okay. I won't even tell you your plus modifier because it doesn't matter. I know what you're gonna roll for and everything, but you got a 2.
I guess we can, be a little scam artist and bring that eventually back to our client. But I
Yeah,
don't think it'll matter.
maybe they, sure. I'll keep that on me for now. I keep that thing.
You can just put it up.
Okay. No, what if a pirate comes by. It like opens it up.
Okay, so Kaliz Clip, are you? What's going on over there?
No, I've just been waiting for this idiot to get over here.
Mhm.
I press the button to open the door.
Doesn't do shit.
Okay, well, knowing that this is some stupid corporate door, I pry off the little thing that holds the button to look at the wires, and I try and hack it with my repair skill.
Ooh. Honestly, that is an interesting way to go about it. That is a 17, and your repair skill is 6. So, the door, it opens like a fucking charm. No stress about it. Now, this is where the next issue arises. That door is blocked by some crates, but here. Let me do a.
Wow.
Let me do like a little whiz check. Okay. What you can notice behind there is a Gamorrean male, right? Huge boar guy, and there's a Gungan male just hiding in the bathroom.
Is the Gamorrean dead or alive?
Gamorrean and the Gungan
They're
are
hiding.
both alive.
Okay.
They're both like hiding.
I'll leave the humanoid to deal with idiotic diplomacy relating to dumb species.
What? Okay. What?
I open the door for you. Fucking worthless soft skin.
So Mars, you go. That little discussion takes place, and there's the Gungan. He's like shaking. He's covering both his eyes, and he slightly opens one of slightly wides his fingers apart and like peers out at you. And he says Misa didn't do nothing. And then not the Gungan, sorry, the Gamorrean goes, "Shut up, idiot," and then bangs him on the head with his fist. Like, dung. And then goes, so, take it from there.
I'm like, okay. Is my blaster in my hand? I hope so.
Yeah, you got a blaster on you. You keep that thing on you.
Keep that thing on me in my hand. I'm just gonna like point him at it from like my waist, like in the Wild West,
Oh, like your
Just so it's not-
your hands on your holster?
No, I'm pointing it at him.
Oh, you're pointing
Like
at
you just pulled it out of the holster and you're about to hip fire.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Firing. I'm like ready from the hip, just so it's a little more subtle.
Mhm.
Not as, I'm like, hey, what happened here exactly? What happened here? What happened?
What you asked the two what happened?
Yeah, I asked it to what happened.
Would we agree that is like? Is that a charisma? I kind of want to make you do intimidation because you pointed a gun.
Okay, fine.
Are you pointing the gun at them actively, or are you just holding it?
I am
Pointing the
it's
gun
being
at them.
pointed.
If I
It's
point a
being
gun at you,
pointed.
Axter, and say, "What happened here?" Is that not an intimidation?
It's a
It
little
is a bit of
intimidating.
intimidation.
I can run intimidation. What's my intimidation? Like,
Your intimidation is
the same. Okay.
it's just
Basically a
just a
charisma
0?
check. It's a -1 because it's a charisma modifier, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so I'll just roll. I got a 10, so that's a 9.
A 9,
Yeah, I got a 9.
and let's see. We're going to do a minus. You got a 9. The
Yeah.
Gamorrean now. The Gamorrean is not scared at all from this. You can see he's hiding, right? But
Mhm.
as soon as you ask what's going on here, he stands up fully, towering over you, takes out and he takes his fists, and you notice one of them is just a normal Gamorrean fist, but the other is actually a power fist. So
Oh.
that's shit, Now, And he says, "How about you tell me what you're doing here, huh?"
And I tell him we're investigators. We've been hired by your boss. We've been looking for you. We just want to know what happened. You know, the ship's been dead for days. I would say that's a bluff check.
Okay, that is a bluff check. I was asking if Cars knows that's not true.
Of course I do.
Okay, so that is a...
Well, for all I know, that could be true, but you know...
Yes, that's a bluff +1.
Bluff is a +1.
Yeah, so...
Thank the Lord, you know. So I'll roll... This is a 3. 3 total.
Okay, let's see.
I am just having the worst luck today, huh?
Okay.
You told me to come and look at this, huh?
And so I hate to admit it, but the other guy rolled a 15.
Okay.
So he goes, "My boss, huh? You must think I'm crazy if I'm gonna work for someone who would leave me dead like this." And he kicks the fucking the crate that's separating you guys out of the way. Now, not at you, but to the left, right?
Okay.
Your left.
Yeah.
And boom, boom. You know, he's standing real high now, puffing up his chest, and he's got his fist like ready just to smash your fucking face into the ground. You know.
Yeah.
I'll let you say one more thing before this turns into an initiative check. Sorry.
All right,
Okay.
How about I interrupt his act? Can I do that?
I just take one step backwards. Is that an action?
That's not an action. That's free.
I just take one step backwards, you know, as I'm saying this. I say, listen, hey.
Well, am I allowed to like interrupt?
No, you're not.
They're obviously fumbling it so
You
bad.
can no. This is free. I think he's perfectly allowed to interrupt.
He can.
Yeah. So like looking at the door, looking at investigating like the carpentry, waiting for this idiot to get done with diplomacy. Yeah, I look over and I can see that he's totally fumbled it. This Gamoran's got like a power fist. So I turn around like a scuttling bug I am. Get like I'd say about here from Cars, and point like the disruptor at like the Gamoran and say, "If you take another step forward, you'll be as ripped clean through as the droids back there. So I'd recommend you calm down before I am forced to kill you." In like an intimidation type check.
That is an intimidation check. Now, I'm a realist. That's the most I can say on that. And your intimidation...
I get +1. I get +1, son.
You get a +1. That is true. You get a +1, and I roll for you because you're really bad. So that is a 14, or a 15 rather, and he.
Oh my god.
Oh wow. Okay. Now, little Kalizkip comes up. He says his little line, points the gun at him, and the Gamorrean he goes, I'm sorry, sir. And he steps back.
Like what a one?
Puts his hands up and said, and he points over to the little Gungan and goes, there, Bleed is his name. He's the one who hired me. He made me. he wanted me to kill all those people. I went out. I tried.
Oh my god, he's like giving a whole life story.
I tried. He hired me to guard these Celestian bastards. And then the guards went out. I tried to get them. But as I attacked, they just went on everyone. And I had to run away. I had to run away to keep my life. And the Gungan goes, "No, don't be so not do that."
Listen, can I just, what did he roll?
He rolled an 8, but since he was a Gamoran, that turned into a 5. Which meant that guy was rolling god rolls every time you came up to him.
Yeah, it seems. Yeah.
Alright, so I tell the Gamoran.
No, you don't.
No,
Shut up.
I'm not.
No, this is for your benefit. I just quickly
it's not like a
no.
rolling thing. I tell. All right, you gotta answer to. Why am I doing? What the fuck? All right,
You're doing like a New Yorker.
After that accent, no, never mind. You can say whatever you want. I pulled off a terrible accent there. You know,
Yeah, you fucking.
So, I look at you, and I lift the gun, and give you a little look to say, don't fuck it up next time, and go back to looking at the door.
No, okay, whatever, man. I say, listen. I say. I tell
Nice.
I shoot you in the head, killing you instantly. No, I don't. I don't do that. Don't write that down. Fuck, I don't even know what to do from here. Really,
There's a Gamorrean. There's a Gamorrean with his hands up. One hand is enclosed in a power fist. And there is a Bleeda who's in the corner, and it's like bugging out because he's getting accused of all these crimes.
I told the Gamorrean to step out, put the power glove down and just step out, I doubt he'll do a fucking 180 again, unless like the fucking like multi-personality Gamorrean or something.
He knows a disruptor rifle when he sees it. Like, I won't even make you roll for that. He comes out, he constantly is looking at the fucking Calicoid dude with these big eyes. Like that thing is going to fire at any time. And he stands right here, showing his hands, slowly takes the power glove off and drops it.
Okay. I just go, fix it up. And then I'm like, okay, listen, now you're gonna tell me what happened here exactly, like coherently, before my buddy here puts another, does you in good,
Okay. So, and you're not good. Are you with the Empire? Are you not the Empire? Are you with the Republic? CIS? What are you? Are you gonna?
I'm a third party. I don't know. I'm a bounty hunter. What do you want from me?
Okay. I just don't want to get arrested.
You're not gonna. Well, you might.
Come on now. Don't make me regret doing this. So, I was hired here by that Gungan fella to guard these men. And suddenly, that droid over there, oh my God, it's split in half. It's
Killer's Love is staring at him this entire time.
and it started firing at all my constituents here. There was sour soup, and I didn't know what to do, and I accidentally ran away and locked myself in the bathroom there with my hirer, because it's my job primarily to protect him, he ran first, and and now Bleeda, who's still hiding, he's like starting to see if he can slip out through the toilet. But as soon as Cars gives him a look, he just with his hands all the way up there, just looks and slowly removes it. So you go from there.
I look back at the Gamorrean and I just tell him, I don't believe you. How much did you get paid, man? This guy was a slave. This can't have been more than N cycles ago. Come on now.
So that is you. I'm gonna have you actually roll. Now, it's going to be what's the one? It's you're trying to figure out if someone's lying or not.
Would be
sense motive.
Motive. Okay.
I think that's a sense motive because that's what you're attempting to do.
That's a +2 then. Okay.
+2.
I'll roll for that. I got a 12.
A 12 plus 2, that's a 14.
No, it's 12. It's just 12.
Oh, okay,
10
okay.
plus-
Okay, thank you. And so, he goes, so once you say that you knew him as a slave, you could very easily, this guy's face kind of, changes, right? And he goes, he starts to lower his hands a little bit, like he's not afraid you're going to fire at him. And so he goes, okay, look, I only half lied.
Okay.
Now, can I get, now, if I tell you this, can I get paid, to, change my, so get paid a little bit so I can change my identity, and, can you make me that promise?
I can promise you won't get killed, that you'll still have any identity, that they'll be able to identify you. When you walk out of here.
I'm sure your friend over there will agree with me once I kind of explain my situation. I used to be a slave, working in patty farms. You know what a patty is?
Yeah.
All right, good. Those little frog things. So I used to do that, and one day while I tried to go to bed, and this little Gungan idiot comes over, and he says, "Hey, you don't gotta worry about any of this stuff anymore. Don't gotta pick up frogs off the goddamn ground. All you gotta do is you gotta come with me. We can get some jobs done, and we can free more people. Okay? No, and I don't. I'm not. Look, I don't really know. And I did that. I came here. I had nothing to do with all those poor men. I can tell you that right now. Okay? I was just roped along for this. I don't know exactly what happened. I'm not the wisest, but I know they were fiddling with the robots. Not that little Gungan over there.
Who they?
They, some organization. I don't. They're called something like, I don't know, the Clackles or something. They were fiddling with the robots, and I think this was a setup.
Okay. Now, what was your exact employment on this shit? What were you doing?
I had to sneak myself in, and by getting hired as a guard, and at about the time, this truly horrible tragedy. I'm sure you would agree with me, right? I'm gonna be able to go home, and by the way, my patty farm, it's on Clatuine. Just deliver me back. They won't even They won't even know. But so basically,
You just slip that in, okay.
I took a bathroom break at about the time they were all about to set off.
You took a bathroom break with Bleeda.
It wasn't a real bathroom break. It was planned. You fucking numbskull. Can I talk to the? Hey, look. You gotta look about you. I don't think you could best me in a fight here. Let me just put it that way. Could you do me a favor and step aside so I could talk to someone who really understands?
Okay, so I'm in the bathroom with
I walk over knowing I've been asked for.
Look.
Wow. I just say to him, "Can you believe this? I came in a fight. Come on now." Like you just hear, like you can't believe that will be,
So look, So what happened here? What's little bug guy? I had to kill some people, and because we're Gomorians, I don't know how much you know, but we're very combat oriented. We like fighting. It's a big part of our clan society, and so I felt that this was a good time for me to prove my strength by killing all these men. I didn't quite understand that I wouldn't be doing any of it. Really, you see these robots, they killed all of them. I thought maybe I could get more action involved, and so I don't want anything to do with these cackles guys, or whatever they're called. I just, yeah. So you agree you're gonna take me back? I lived in Klaatuine.
That remains to be seen.
Come on.
Now, these cackles. Is your employer, the tall, skinny meal, affiliated with them in any way?
I don't like remembering I didn't remember a lot of it. I'll be honest with you. I think you might want to talk to him to learn more about that. In my opinion, I believe he might be some sort of, he might be like the sow of the organization. I'm not entirely certain.
Did you know any of these men at the table? Like, the Trade Federation man there?
Look, I'm sure we both understand this. I hate these types. I had no affiliation with them. I thought I was gonna come here to bash their skulls together. I didn't realize these little hunks of metal, would do it.
So you weren't informed at all that the droids would go haywire, so to speak, and
I was informed.
kill.
I was informed, but I was lied to. I thought they would go haywire, but they'd be taken out. But because some of them would be hurt, I could come in and sweep it up.
Okay. I appreciate your cooperation. You won't be eaten at any point in the near future.
All right. And you know what? I won't turn you into stew. How about that?
I think one of us has a lot more power in this relationship than the other. Now please step aside so I can talk to the long, thin piece of meat.
Okay. The Gamorrean, he steps aside there.
Alright, well, come on. I make the hand gesture while I'm, holding a gun with my other hand for Bleeda to come out.
Okay. Cars can't even talk to Bleeda, huh? You're making all of them come. Oh.
Well, yeah. Well, was Mars talking?
Mars, do you
while
want
I'm talking to the Gamorrean, did Mars talk to Bleeda?
I do want to talk to Bleeda because
Okay,
he wouldn't
okay.
let me speak.
All right, so let Mars have something.
Okay. Okay.
You wouldn't let me speak to you, Close Grip. I know this guy. I met him on another job.
Okay, so while I'm waving, Car says that to me. I go, well, as long as it goes better than your interrogation of Greenie over here.
It's not my fucking. Whatever. Okay. I just asked Bleeda. You heard everything that they said. The jig is up. Is that all true? Bleeda?
And so you're just asking this fucking guy.
I'm just asking him.
Honestly, just, level with me here. Is that true?
Yeah.
Bleeda, he looks at you and he goes, you said... Wait, let me do my Gungan voice. Misa, no. Okay. Look, sir. See, remember when Misa was on that hut ship?
Yeah.
Have you ever... I'm doing the fucking Gamorrean voice. Has Yusa ever been a slave?
Yeah, I have been.
Misa thought I would do some good in the world, and Misa signed up with these very kind people who gave me job, gave me food, gave me blanket. After me and Slew, stopped hanging out with Spice. Now. And so Desa asked me to go here and kill these guys. Desa said they own slaves. So Misa did it.
Okay. You modified the guards?
Misa not exactly good with technology. So
these are like different limbs. You gave them different limbs.
Desa did it. That Misa just transport them on.
Okay, and what did you do to make them go haywire, Bleeda?
Misa just said a code word.
Okay, well, you had to have fed them the code word, right? What was the code word?
No, sir. Someone's Elsa gave them their code word, and Misa just knew the code word. The cat.
Well, okay. Well, let me run it down now. What's the code word? Who tampered? Who? Where'd you learn it from? Right.
Misa learned it at the at the slave port. Misa learned it at the slave port down on Klaatuwi.
Okay.
It's the codes word is Patty now.
Okay. And remind me again. Who said this? Do you know who said this? Like who said this within your company?
Shisa name was.
You're making it up right now, aren't you?
Maybe I'm making it up. I forgot it. Misa no remember name.
Okay. Well, listen, I can't really tell you about the morality of this because that's not like a comp. I don't care. I was about I don't really care. I just need to know what happened. That's all. Okay. Well, I don't even know what to do with you now because it's not really my job. It's not really what we're here for.
Could you let us pilot the ship?
Pilot the ship? Do you know how to pilot a ship, Lita? Slew taking you on rides or something?
Misa might have learned some things in a few places.
Okay. Alright, close clip. Get that fucking door open. Get these.
Before I do that, on this little computer thing in the middle, like that, the corporate logo, like they're robots versus other robots.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible, like that it's a recording device as well? Because this is a corporate meeting, they'd probably want to record that, right?
Mm-hmm. Is it possible it's a recording device? No. I'll just tell you that's not recording the audio. Or
okay. So does it have any useful files on it? You would think, because I can hack that because I'm pretty good with computer use.
Mm-hmm. I'll let you hack it. What's your computer?
Yeah, roll for it.
You are. Let's see.
My computer use bonus is also 6.
Oh my god. Yeah, it is. 10. Okay, you got a 16. What you can see is that all of this information, right? It's mostly talking about new innovative ways to build robots, right? Now, and they're showing today was actually not primarily about the traffic droid. That was just a new invention. It was mostly about how to improve police droids because there's been an uptick in slavery uprisings, right?
Mm.
And so they've been trying to figure out new innovative ways to crack down on those people.
Okay. All right. So I press the button to open the door over there.
This time, nothing's locked. Just and boom. Inside this room, there is 2 powered down pilot droids. Just kind of.
Oh, all right. This is actually gonna be interesting. All right.
Okay.
I step up to presumably the computer that controls this.
Mm-hmm.
I check the nav computer. Have they erased previous planets this ship has visited in its nav tracing?
Lucky for
or
you.
Or do they not matter at all?
Lucky for you. Wait. I have to. Lucky for you, they did not. They had gone to Sorasub. They had gone to fuck. It's a planet which name I forget. They have gone to Sorasub. They've gone to what's like the place where the separatists army really started popping off. Where's
It isn't Gamora, but it sounds similar. It is
similar to Gamora.
It's the Genosia.
Genosia, yes. They've been to Genosia, they've obviously been to Sorasub, and they've been to, sorry, I have to remember the name. I apologize. I should have written all of this down. Oh my god, no, internet, please work faster. They have, it has also been to Cato Nemodia, which is the headquarters for the Trade Federation.
Okay. That's interesting. Alright. I'm gonna check these 2 pilot droids. What are the condition there? What is their condition?
Perfectly fine, although, their batteries both, like, their batteries both just died. So, yeah, they're literally just dead.
Hey, Cars, do you by Cars, do you by chance have any way to recharge these droids? Or any cells or batteries or, you know?
Are you putting on that voice? You keep like falling out of it.
Yeah, I'm putting on the voice of my character is supposed to be speaking.
It's a weird thing for you to say, Closecap. Anyway, would these power cells fit here? Walk.
These power cells fit completely fine.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm asking him.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like they would fit.
Okay.
So,
Put 'em in then.
plug some in.
Okay, plug them in. Both pilots light up, and they go, shouldn't have fucked with us, shouldn't have fucked with us, shouldn't have fucked with us, just on repeat. Just constantly, like, mocking.
Alright, well, these are fully intact, droids. So, open them up and see if there's anything, modified about their programming, the CPU, shit like that.
Yeah.
So it'd be like repair, right?
That would be a repair roll, and,
Yeah.
that would be... yeah. So, when you look inside, I did your roll, you were, I think that's a 12. If you check inside, both of them are, unlike the other two, where all of their coding is just changed, or not coding, but all of their parts are just, like, kind of, swapped out. This one has mostly all of the same parts. It's just some wires, or instead of going to the function where they, drive, are just redirected to a new area where they just have to keep repeating the voice line.
Alright. It's curious enough. Cause that Gungan mentioned wanting to drive this ship somewhere. Where would that be, if you could ask him?
Would that be?
Ask
if I can bleed up.
I believe
Where was the ship supposed to be going, or made everything go down?
Where are the ship shows? Lita says, Misa not know where they want to go. Probably back to Trade Federation, but could. What's a nice planet?
What's a nice?
Cola 4.
No, we're not here for that. Listen, I scratch my helmet. I'm scratching my head. I don't know. Nowhere's in the outer rim for sure, but you'll just straight up get caught in the center world.
Hey, you sir, big greenie. Yes. Do you think you think Mon Calamari would be good? That sounds nice. And then, okay, could we go to Mon Calamari?
We need these two to turn them in for the, or not turn them in, but what am I trying to say here?
We need these two as witnesses.
Yeah, witnesses, thank you. Witnesses, so we can get our bounty. After that, I don't care where they go, but I want my money.
When do we? We have. Okay. Okay, fine. Yeah. Okay, fine. We'll take him. We'll take him back to the guild, or whatever. Whatever we never learned. We'll take it to whoever like gave us the puck, the bounty puck.
You're just supposed to go,
And,
and
yeah.
so you're gonna take him over.
Yeah.
And that is all I planned. So I think you guys won. You won. You got to keep some ledgers and some,
What about our payment?
or your payment.
I've been hearing nothing about payment. I've still not been paid for my last job. I gotta go on strike these days.
No.
Who headed the
You're
school?
gonna get you get paid. It's all off screen because I didn't plan for you to go to a planet. You get paid. What's a good amount of credits?
What's a good amount of credits? I don't know. Like a couple hundred maybe for a job like this.
Yeah, I think this is a good. I say 300 split between the two.
Oh wow. What payday has come.
300 credits, so I get 150 worthless fucking credits.
Okay, well how much did I get on my last mission? Protect the
You said got like I'll give you a hefty like I'll actually give you 500 because you were paid extra
Okay.
well for being able to like avenge the mama.
Okay. Plus I got a little bounty of my own there.
Yeah,
A little treasure of my own making.